Hey everybody, this is yet another video about Time Warner Cable. I'm sure you guys remember how they screwed our bill up many times back, this previous summer, back in June and July. Two bill screw ups, and yeah, charging us extra guide fees and stuff like that. It took us 2 months to stop them from doing it, but they finally did. The August bill was finally correct for once. So anyways, here's the situation now. They've been doing this to my grandpa too. So it's not an isolated incident. It's happened twice now. My grandpa's been getting charged extra for things he never had for at least a year. Been going on since last August, August of 2013. So, Mom decided to call in and complain. I wish I'd have called in because I think things would have been handled a bit quicker and a bit easier had I called in. I must say it was quite easy when I dealt with her own account. But anyways, that's kind of beside the point. Basically, my grandpa, from what I understand, from what I know, he has not had a set-top box for at least 2 decades. He may have had a set-top, he may have had some sort of box before 1995 or 1994, but I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. My grandpa and papa have always just plugged the cable line straight into the back of the TV and used the included remote with the TV. And they never had a box, never used a guide. But it amazes me, for the past year, Time Warner Cable has had the nerve to charge him for a guide and set-top box they don't even have. It amazes me, that commercial that you see on TV all the time from Time Warner. The guy says, "Why pay for things you don't need?" Hey, Time Warner, why should we pay for things we don't have in the first place? Why should you charge for things that we never have in the first place? Prime example right here. Charging my grandpa for a guide and box he never had. Now, it's one thing when this would happen to like me or my dad or mom or somebody like that. But when you do this to an elderly man, it really, really, really ticks me off. My grandpa, he's 84 years old, and he don't always think to look through the bills and look at the fine details. Many people don't think to do that. But when you do this to a person, like that, I think it's just cruel. Very, very cruel. Time Warner Cable, seriously, are you just out for the dollar and that's all? My grandpa served, in the army back in the days. He served for his country. If anything, you should be giving him a break, not charging him more for things he doesn't even have. So anyways, you guys are gonna like this bill screw up here. It's doesn't only have to do with the guide or box. When my mom and grandpa were on the phone about changing this service over last year, they never disclosed to them that they were going to be charged for a set-top box and guide and actually had to go pick up a box. They never mentioned word about that at all. But here you have it. This has been happening, month after month after month. Here's pretty much the bill that was due in mid-August. See here? The guide. Set-top box. He's never had a guide or set-top box. Now get this, have a look at this bill. The layout of the bill. Time Warner Cable, when you have multiple services to them, they bundle you for those services. Let's say if you have TV and internet, you get a bundle. If you have TV and phone, you get a bundle. If you have internet and phone, you get a bundle. Or if you have all three, you get a bundle all together. All 3 services get a bundle. If you look on the website, you can see all the different bundles that was so-called to save you a ton of money. Not really, but anyways, now this $257.97 up here, I believe he had forgot to pay his bill, and that's why that's so high. But basically, he was having to pay $121.18 a month, and then it went up to $141.71. So anyways, look what they're doing here. They're bundling his TV. Yeah, standard TV, starter TV, standard TV, standard internet. Double play. Where's the phone? Oh, it's down here. Home phone local. Yeah, that's the area code. 704-980. Yeah. Local home phone. I'll be honest with you. I never knew there was a such thing as local home phone through digital phone. I mean, we're talking digital phone, voice over IP. I never thought they could restrict you to local with this. I always thought it was like, nationwide. Long distance calling. It amazes me how Time Warner would actually offer this. And look how much they're charging for it. $25 a month for local home phone. Local. Not even state level. We're talking local area phone service. If you dial outside the state, oh, that's long distance. If you call across the state, oh, that's long distance. You're gonna have to pay a long distance fee for that. It amazes me. Look at this new bill. Home phone long distance interstate charges. He called somebody across the state, and it cost him 14 cents. Long distance charges. Be the first time I've ever seen a long distance charge on a digital phone like this. I mean, way to go, Time Warner. I mean, seriously, it's ridiculous. Why didn't you just bundle all three services and give him nationwide home phone? I mean, seriously, why didn't you do that? So not only are you charging him for something he never had in the first place, you're charging him more for something that, you can pretty much offer. I mean, think about it. What's the cost of having nationwide home phone, digital home phone, versus local home phone? I mean, I don't really understand it. I mean, we're talking voice over internet protocol. I mean, think about it. With MagiJack, it's $35 a year for nationwide long distance, local and long distance. Nationwide, $35 a year. What, $3 a month? But Time Warner charges $25 a month for local home phone. I mean, hey, they advertise their nationwide home phone all the time online for $10 a month for the first 12 months. I'd hate to imagine what their nationwide is after, all said and done. I mean, this is ridiculous. So Time Warner, you're going to get MagiJacked for the second time. I said MagiJacked. Yeah, you're going to be losing another home phone customer. You already lost one back in June. You're going to lose another one in September. So way to go, Time Warner Cable. So this advice for everybody who has a Time Warner account. If you have TV and you don't have a box, or if you do have a box, check your bill, because they're probably charging you at least one extra guide and box fee, trying to make an extra $10 off you every month. So anyways, Time Warner Cable, shame on you. Not only for the bill scrubs, but doing this to, my grandpa. I mean, seriously, shame on you. So anyways, thanks for watching.